Remember when sport utility vehicles were called 4x4s, a term that emphasized their off-road capabilities? But with most now serving as suburban school buses, single-minded toughness has given way to family comfort. But you can still find 4x4s that don't accept baby seats, if you know where to look. One good place is your local Kawasaki dealer. That's where you'll find a wide selection of dedicated off-roaders, popularly known as all-terrain vehicles or ATVs. Once seen as a novelty, ATVs are now the fastest growing segment of the recreational vehicle market. Their toughness and go-anywhere abilities proving especially popular with farmers, hunters, and other outdoor types. At the top of Kawasaki's ATV line is the new Prairie 400 4x4, the company's biggest, most sophisticated ATV so far. Built on a tough double cradle steel frame, the 598-pound Prairie rides on a 48.9-inch wheelbase, the longest in the Kawasaki line, and takes its power from a liquid-cooled 391cc four-stroke single-cylinder engine. It makes 27 horsepower and 21.7 pound-feet of torque, breathing through a single 32-millimeter carburetor. It's fired up by a convenient electric starter and controlled by a snowmobile-style thumb-operated throttle. But unlike most ATVs that use a motorcycle-type manual transmission, the Prairie features Kawasaki's automatic power drive system, a continuously variable automatic transmission similar in operation to the one used in the Honda Civic HX CVT. Kawasaki utilizes a Kevlar belt torque converter in place of conventional gears. Power then reaches all four wheels by way of a limited slip differential and shaft drive. Wheels that wear fat Goodyear low-pressure off-road tires and ride on a long-traveled McPherson strut suspension up front and a preload adjustable single shock setup in the rear. If you think this sounds like the recipe for serious off-road ability, you're right. The Prairie takes to rough surfaces like a hog takes to mud. The potent, if somewhat rough-feeling single-cylinder engine powers it easily through soft sand or along rocky forest trails. And with the transmission in low gear, attacks steep hills like a mountain goat. Another benefit of Kawai's power drive transmission is the ease of extricating yourself from a dead-end trail. Just shift into reverse and you're out of there. And if you should happen to run your battery down, the system also includes an easy-to-use manual starter. Ground clearance is important for an off-road vehicle, and the Prairie provides 7.3 inches. That's more than a Ford Explorer, and can ford up to 9 inches of water without flooding any critical systems. Though the Prairie's substantial width does require you to choose your trail carefully when the trees get tight. But for all its dirt-busting capabilities, it's also very comfortable. Soft springs and plenty of suspension travel give it a ride that many sport utes can't match. A thickly padded seat and upright riding position make long days in the saddle easy to take, though the wide bars require a good bit of shoulder muscle to turn. Better have that heat pad ready after your first ride. On the more practical side, there's a heavy-duty trailer hitch bracket that allows towing up to 1,100 pounds. And stout cargo racks, front and rear, means that the Prairie can work as hard as it plays. And you'll have to work hard enough to come up with $6,199 if you want to put a Prairie on your favorite forest trail. The Kawasaki Prairie 400 4x4 won't get your kids to school, can't carry a full load of groceries, and doesn't impress the parking attendants at the tennis club. But it will take you to places that are out of reach of many of today's more civilized sport utility vehicles and show you just how much fun four-wheel drive can still be.